Constantinople in Istanbul. Constantinople in a long
Hi
time
guys,
ago.
welcome to Literary Gladiators Blind Date with a Book.
Hi.
And does this work better?
Do you want me to just,
There we go.
Yeah, we could just.
And today we are doing a blind date with a book. Jesi was the one that proposed it. Would you like to explain what it's about?
Sure. Should I lean on
Like,
the table?
yeah, just sit on the table.
Like, hello. So I basically came up with the idea while I was at Barnes & Noble with my Barnes & Noble gift card that I got for Christmas, and I happened to see that they had a bunch of books with descriptions on it, and it was called Blind Date with a Book, and I thought that would be an excellent idea to get everybody in the group reading something different, something, that they're not, picking out just because of what the cover looks like or the title of the book. So I suggested it. Basically what we have here are everybody brought in a book that they like or have read, and we've put descriptions or recommended for who likes what, and we're all going to pick out a book based on, what it's recommended for.
Free books,
yeah.
yay.
Okay, I think I'm going to go with either one of these two.
Whatever of those two you don't pick, I'll pick the other one.
Okay.
But I kind of really want that one.
You want this one?
Yeah.
I'll go with this one then. I'll go with Larry's that he just...
Then I'll go with Tori's book. Recommended for those who like
This one.
friendly desert communities.
Jesse's left with turkey.
Yeah, I'm left with turkey. I'm excited.
So I guess
like,
I'm
what is
opening
about
this.
turkey?
Should we fill these individually?
Oh, I don't know. Should we?
I like this one.
Well, we've already
This
we've
is
already
good.
jumped the
All right,
gun
never
here.
Open sesame.
I'm excited to see what you say about that one. Because, I kind of took a gamble with the description. It was like, either the person who reads this is going to totally know what it's about, or the person's going to know nothing about this.
I will know what it's about once this really, really well packed stuff finally decides to come on.
That paper is a blizzard, so you have to either, give it 5 pounds of... Ooh,
What is it?
Stephen King.
Of course, Stephen King.
I'll sue you for that.
Mostly void, partially stars. Welcome to Night Vale.
So that is, I'm really excited about it. I'll just give a quick overview of that. It is the novelization of the scripts of the podcast by the same name, Welcome to Night Vale. So it's a very well-known podcast. So that's why when I did the little introduction.
Sorry about the
no,
paper.
it's fine. When I did the little introduction, it was either the person who got this absolutely knew what they were taking, or the person had absolutely no clue what they were picking
Yeah,
up.
but at least I can learn about it by reading it.
Yeah, so I said it was about friendly desert communities where the sun is hot, where the moon is beautiful, mysterious lights passing overhead at night while we all pretend to sleep, and the weather.
It's kind of reminds
That's
me
actually
of the confrontation scene in The Stranger. This picture here where the guy has a knife battle with the Arab. Actually, it's a gun battle, excuse me.
Well, I never necessarily read that book. I've listened to the podcast and absolutely loved it. So when I found the novelization of it, I was like, oh! I was looking at it not even 2 weeks prior online. So
What did you get, Jesi?
I'm not really. It's
Yeah.
called Silent House. I was just reading the back of it.
Ooh.
And it sounds kind of interesting. It says, in an old mansion in a village near Istanbul, a widow
Oh, shucks, I
awaits
should've
the
chosen
annual
that one.
visit of her grandchildren. She has lived in the village for decades, ever since her husband, an idealistic young doctor, first arrived to serve the poor fishermen. Now mostly bedridden, she is attended by her faithful servant, Recep, R-E-C-E-P, Recep, a dwarf, and her late husband's illegitimate son. But it is Recep's nephew Hassan, a high school dropout lately fallen in with the right-wing nationalists who will draw the family into Turkey's century-long struggle for modernity.
So
I
maybe,
read A Strangeness in My Mind by Pamuk. He's a really good.
Yeah, I was gonna
Right.
like this.
so
Surprise
maybe
one,
with this one we should open it and whoever wants it can get it.
What do we
you
say?
think? What do you think? Sound good?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so this one
Oh,
says...
do we want to, Tori and I guess, want to?
Yeah, we're jumping the gun here. You cut 2 people off.
Yeah, all right.
What did I do?
Tori and I were going to talk about our books.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Oh,
And-
Larry picked this one out. It's Final Victory, FDR's extraordinary World War II presidential campaign, and it talks about the 1944 U.S. presidential election. By that time, FDR was running for a fourth term. His health was seeing obvious decline, but the Republicans were taking advantage, and FDR,
There's a dude who's like staring at me.
Sorry. He and Truman, or he was paired up with Harry S. Truman to be his running mate, and Truman brought a sense of fire to the campaign. And
I think there was a movie very, very similar about the same events that are probably going to happen in that book about FDR 1944.
There's another book called 1944 by Jay Winnick or Wink that talks about a very similar topic, and this really
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is quite interesting.
My dad would like that
This was
book.
a good choice.
And Tori, what did you
I've
get?
got a Stephen King novel. I'm excited because I haven't read too much from him, and it's called Lissy's Story. And it says Lissy de Boucher Landon lost her husband Scott 2 years ago after a 25-year marriage of the most profound and sometimes frightening intimacy. Scott was an award-winning best-selling novelist and a very complicated man. Early in their relationship before they married, Lissy had to learn from him about his books and blood and duels. Later, she understood that there was a place Scott went, a place that both terrified and healed him, that could eat him alive or give him the ideas he needed in order to live. Now it's Lissy's turn to face Scott's demons. Lissy turns to go to the Booyah Moon. Holy cow. This is going to be very interesting. So there's a lot.
That sounded more like
Sorry,
it didn't quite sound like horror, but I guess it is.
There's some
Stephen King.
It's identified as a horror or a gothic.
It seems
horror.
more like a graphic horror, rather like a physical horror, rather than a psychological horror.
Gothic, not really splatterpunk.
Interesting.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not too big into splatterpunk, but
Mm-hmm.
Stephen King, he's good for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So there's one person I'm going to read.
Eager to open this up.
So we do have one more book
I'm
here.
gonna take to
This one, I believe, is from Jesi.
Yes.
What do you get when you mix a vampire, a zombie, a were-pony, and numbers? A very boring story, recommended for those who like paranormal stories. So,
I didn't read
between
that.
me, Josh, and Tori, we'll decide after we open it who wants it most.
Anything that declares itself a boring story.
This is the utterly uninteresting
I'm
and
not shocked.
adventurous tales of Fred the Vampire Accountant.
What? I know.
Oh no,
that's
I need
exactly
to
You're
try
taking that one.
I'm taking this one. The vampire.
I met you today, and you will love this.
Oh, I'm excited for
I'm on
this.
the third one.
Oh,
What was
I'm
one of
already
the
looking at way that
five
it's laid
books
out.
you
It's
never ever want to
wonderful.
read? What was it called? Oh yeah, Twilight. He never ever wants to read Twilight,
not.
and I don't blame him.
Oh no, the beginning description. Some people are born boring, some live boring, some even die boring. Fred managed to do all three, and then he woke up as a vampire. He did so as a boring one. Yes, 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 yes,
It's
yes.
so wonderful.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
this is a
I'm
very happy
excited.
Valentine's Day to you.
Yeah, right? I don't have a boyfriend, but
Yay.
I got two books, so I'm
Trust
good.
me,
Books.
you will really like it.
Cool.
Like it's.
Well,
there's
thanks for
four.
tuning in to the
Third one.
blind date book thing. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope that we enjoy these books that we just got. So remember, this was literally you do
And
it.
thank you for your contribution, Larry.
Oh yeah,
and-
Larry got this book.
Yep, Larry got my book.
Larry, the awesome guy.
Be sure to join us next time for some more videos on Literary Gladiators, and for now,
Keep reading! Yay!